right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.
All right. All right. Welcome on into NorCal Sports Network, everybody. That was a thriller, an impromptu post-game show here as the 49ers get it done in Philadelphia, 23-19. The defense bended but did not break. All right, let us thank our sponsors of this video. That would be, or this show, be Chapman Law Group. Chapman Law Group, located in Marin, licensed in all of California. Make sure you give Chapman Law Group for all your legal needs. 415-613-9483. Let them know NorCal Sports Network sent you. All right, guys, as everybody starts to come on in here, Los D should be joining us shortly, I believe. I haven't been able to get a hold of him, but anyway, what a game. What a game. I tell you, they were able to pull it off and get it done, 23-19. Again, defense bends but does not break. And wow, great play by Eric Kendricks there to as he's backing up into, as he's dropping back into coverage. What a thriller. Hey, the 49ers, it's just, I don't know what you say about this club when they have their backs to the wall and they just seem to be dead in the water. They lose, unfortunately, George Kittle to a gruesome Achilles injury, which looked like a rupture, which one of the worst. Hopefully it's a clean type deal. And, he could come back next year healthy. But that's probably minimum 9 months, right? 9 months. He may not be back till mid-season next year. Wow. Yeah. Philip Coppola calling out Lou and Glenn. That's what you get for effing doubting the red and gold. There you go. Hey, man, this is as you saw us in the pregame. I picked Philly, but I thought if the Niners would win this game today, it would be a nail biter, and it was. And credit to Kyle Shanahan for pulling out the reverse pass, the one that was in the Super Bowl where Jennings to McCaffrey. What a catch by Christian McCaffrey, over the shoulder catch. That was unbelievable catch. And then to come back and get it later in the game with just over 2 minutes to go. Wow. Then you had the missed kick by Eddie Pinheiro, which I thought, well, if the Philly scores, then we're going to have to come down and, only can get a tie in a field goal instead of the win. But it works out. It didn't hurt them. And now it's on to Seattle. Hopefully this game is going to be on Sunday and not on Saturday. I can't believe the NFL would make it Saturday when both the Rams and the Bears, who will face off, played on Saturday. They better not penalize the Niners and make the Niners play on Saturday. That would just be the most ridiculous thing that I'd ever heard of if they did that. Yeah, you rarely win, Aaron. Exactly. You rarely win when you lose the turnover battle. And Brock Purdy had that last interception that Purdy threw when he was going to Tonjes. That reminded me of skeet shooting. If you've ever been skeet shooting, you just, shoot up there and you see a wounded little skeet going up there like a duck, it's a wounded duck. There was nothing on that pass by Purdy. And, that was rough because, and the wind too. Mark Graves says, what is the forecast? Well, you ask the weatherman, you get a response here. Let me give you the weather for Seattle. We'll pull that up right here. If the phone will work. There we go. Seattle. If I could spell right. How about that? Fat thumb. Okay, Seattle, Washington. Weekly forecast. Looks pretty decent. 7% chance of rain for Sunday, 7% for Sunday, right about 50 degrees, partially sunny, a little cloudy, but not bad. Not much rain in the forecast. There's rain up in Seattle today, 97% chance. So looks like the weekend in Seattle looks good. Now the defense has just got to show up again, and the Niners got to somehow score 20 points against Seattle. But wow, what a victory! I don't know where Los is at. Let me see if he is. Hop on. Let's see. Hop on. You can text in Los. Anybody else that wants to maybe join me here? This is going to be. I'll be over on Larry Kruger's channel a little later. I don't know. I'm sure he's in the locker room right now. They're in Philly. So we need Larry to go to Seattle now. Yes, that would be revenge to go back to, because I think it is going to be the Rams. I think the Rams are going to handle the Bears. That would be justice, because the last time they faced the Rams in the NFC Championship, the Super Bowl was at SoFi. So how about this time? We'll see. But that's and we have Low Steve joining us. Hey, here we are again, both wearing the same thing. We didn't change for the show. We don't. Los, I've been rambling here. Give me your take. What was your thoughts on this game?
Very ironic that they're playing Philadelphia, because the character Rocky Balboa was a guy that didn't beat you with talent. He beat you with heart. And that's what the Niners did tonight. I mean, they just a gutty performance. Just quite a few mistakes on various fronts, but they found a way. And Philadelphia, quite honestly, just made more mistakes. They're just a mess right now, and the Niners took advantage of it. So, hey, big kudos out to them to finding a way to get it done. That's what it's about in the playoffs. And on to next week.
And hey, let's shout out. This Philly fans deserve this. They deserve it big time. They are.
Yes, they do.
They are arrogant, cocky, and a bunch of what. They are. I mean, I saw some pregame stuff. They were throwing beers at the Niner fans that were walking into the stadium. They were behind a fence, flipping them off. And then to make matters worse, the worst thing they did, they were singing "Na Na Na Na" goodbye to Kittle as he got carted off the field. Screw those guys.
Yeah,
you exactly. Scumbags. You're sitting at home now, Philly.
Karma, man.
Karma, baby. Take that, Philly fans. If any of you Philly fans are watching this show, take that, you stupid Philly fans, you scumbag losers.
Boy, Philly in the Bay Area has had a rivalry even going back to Philly's Giants back in 2010.
That's right.
One of the most emotional, heated baseball series I've seen ever. And now Eagles Niners. So yeah, big time rivalry between the Bay and Philadelphia.
Love it. So, hey, Philly fans, if you're out there, you know what? I don't feel bad for you guys at all. You know what? Your team's at home. You're a loser. You're a loser today, and you've only got 2 Super Bowl champs. We got 5, and you're never going to catch us, Philly. You're never going to catch us. You live in an awful part of the country. It's cold. It's bitter. It's windy, and it's ugly where you're at. And you guys are about as ugly as your city. So take that, Philly fans.
I know their O coordinator is probably going to get fired. I would be still a little surprised Sirianni would get fired. I don't know what was going on with A.J. Brown. He dropped 2 or 3 balls. He looked like he just mentally checked out, and the Niners took advantage of that. Like, they are a very dysfunctional team. That was the word coming in, and it played out that way. They played uninspired. And, again, the Niners made their own share of mistakes on various fronts, but at the end of the day, Philly made more. So,
yes. And, what can you say about this club? It really is resilient.
Very.
I mean, to be able to go into Philly and do what they did is really, really remarkable. It really is. I mean, you can't give this team. How'd you like the play, Lowe's? The touchdown pass from Jennings to McCaffrey. What a catch by CMC.
Oh, I loved it. That's what so many of us have been calling for, is to just let go of the vanilla play calling and do something different that would catch them, off guard. You have to do those things in a playoff game, especially against a good defense like Philly, that they know your plays. They know what you're going to do. So switch it up, do something different. Zig when they expect you to zag. And that was a huge play. Feel awful for George Kittle. He's probably going to miss all of next year.
He's towards the end of his career. If not all of it, he probably won't be back until if they make, close.
Hard to come back from a injury at his age.
Yeah. He'll do it.
I feel horrible for him. Yeah. Kyle Juszczyk actually stepped up. Juice actually stepped up. I'm hard on him, but he stepped up and made plays tonight. So kudos
Mark
to him.
Graves says use Juice on offense. Yeah, he looked good. I loved the play where he caught it in the flat and he just put his head down and barreled into down. Was that Blankenship or was that what's his name? The other corner. The 2 white guys.
Quintel Mitchell? Oh no, DeJean,
yeah. Ran over DeJean, yeah. I love that. That is just, boom, put your head down and drive him into it. That's what running backs, that's old school, man. That is old school.
That's interesting though, because in football, if the defense leads with their helmet, they're penalized, but the offense can do it all day.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of hypocritical. I mean, poor defenses got the end of it. Hey, Danny, I got friends coming over for a barbecue, so I just wanted to come in, pop in, and
awesome.
And so they got people here. So knock it out. Niners win, and that's all that matters.
Awesome. Los, thanks for stepping in.
Thanks, buddy.
And we'll catch you later. All right. All right, guys, there you have it. Los D. I'm going to throw out the just because, hey, man, I don't want to do the show by myself. I don't have to. So let me invite you guys in. Let me just put the link in the chat here. And 1 sec here. Okay, there is the link, guys. It is in the chat. Anybody wants to pop in, give you some time to chat with us. Shardall says, hey, Dan, can I get the link to join? I'm a big fan of you. He will be in here right away. Okay. Shardall is in the green room. I see him. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Let me turn this off here. All right. Shardall, welcome. You're on the big stage.
It was. How's it going, Dan? I love all your content, all your videos.
Well,
I'm a
thank
big
you.
fan of the NorCal Sports Network. Big Giants fan. I can't wait for the season to start. Um, as a 49er fan, this was a thrilling, exhilarating victory for the 49ers. They take down the Eagles 23-19. I mean, it was a good win. I mean, it was, we needed this win badly.
Well,
Um,
it's win or go home, right, Chardal? I mean,
yeah,
this
it's
was
win or
it.
go home, but if the Niners lost this game, then they would be out. So I'm
That's
glad I
right.
don't have that those negative thoughts that the Niners will lose, because though that's never the thoughts you like to have. You always be like, go out there and play strong and get the win.
Yeah, you always
That's
good
what you
win for the
want.
Niners, says our producer. Yeah, Chardal, you never want to have a negative thought that they're going to lose, but try to be real and honest. I mean, I didn't think the Niners. I thought it would be the Niners if they won. I thought in the pregame, I said they could win this if it's very close, but Philly should have won this game if they had played. I mean, the Niners really defensive line and was really beaten up. They didn't get any pressure today at all, even when blitzing. The Niners just have zero pass rush. It's one of the worst pass rushes it is. I think it's the worst pass rush in football. I don't know how they win these games.
I
I
mean, like
really, I really
I
don't.
mean, like when you play a really great team like Philadelphia, I mean, Philadelphia Eagles are a really good football team led by Nick Sirianni. But like when you play against a good team like that, you have to put pressure on the opposing team. You got to go out there and play your best game, put your foot forward, go out there and play a good game of football, no matter what the score is, no matter what the result is, no matter what that is. You got to go out and play strong. Like
That's right.
you can't be scared of playing the Niners weren't like when they entered into this matchup in Philly, they weren't scared of the Eagles. They were not intimidated by them because they know that they're weak and they know that they can find their weak spot, their Achilles heel, their place where they're weak in, and then go and target that spot and then attack
That's
fiercely,
right.
fiercely and ferociously.
That's right. That's right. Hey, Chardal, I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna see if anyone else can come in as well.
Um,
come on
could I
back.
stay on here and the next person that comes in? Could we have a panel going here with the next
Well,
person that comes in?
well, I'm gonna let you go right now because I'm gonna try and give other people some time,
But
and
yeah, but
then
it was great coming on the
I
show.
appreciate
I'm a
you
big fan
coming
of
on.
the NorCal Sports Network. Um, the 49ers take down the Eagles 23-19. They advance to the next round. They play the Seattle Seahawks. That's going to be anytime you go into a hostile environment, it's not easy. You
Absolutely.
went to the Philly. They went into Philly. Now they're going into Seattle. If they win that game, they go on to the conference championship, to the NFC championship game. I'm looking forward who they're gonna face off. But I always love coming on, man. I always
Yeah.
love
All
whenever I
right.
have the free time to come on. I definitely come on. But I know you want to get other people on to give their thoughts about this impressive Niners win. But thanks for having me on, and
All right,
hopefully you
Chardal.
have a great rest of your evening.
Thanks. You too. See
See you
you next
later.
time. All right. Take
See you
care.
next time.
All right, the Chardal, who's been a member for 16 months. We appreciate him being a member, and he always loves to come on a show and give his thoughts. And that is Chardal from SGA, I believe it's SGA Sports Talk. Yeah, SGA Sports Talk. That's it. Yep. All right. All right. We're going to go short here. You want to jump in? Anybody want to jump back in? Make sure you do so. I'll put another link out there again because I know it hard to find the link. So hop on in, give us your 2 cents about this game. And we're not even going to look at Seattle right now. I mean, this is just, an unreal win for the Niners. It shows a lot of character on the part of the players, the veterans, the coaching staff. I mean, my goodness, you've lost 4. Let's see. 3 Hall of Famers for the season. You lost early on, you lost Nick Bosa. Then you lost Fred Warner. Now you lost George Kittle. I mean, Bosa should end up in the Hall of Fame if he comes back and keeps up his trajectory that he was on. But, I mean, Warner and Kittle, easily, in my opinion, first ballot Hall of Famers. So Philip, he's coming hard. He is bringing it tonight. Philip Coppola is going after Lou and Glenn. How's that foot taste? I did not hear what they said, but I can only imagine. So if they were ripping the Niners, well, they deserve it for their hot takes, right? Wow. Bang, bang, says Eric L. Bang, bang, baby. That's right. Hey, guys, anybody want to just pop in? Would love to hear from you. Your thoughts on today's game. I mean, Kyle Shanahan, I was a little disappointed he didn't go for it at one point in the game. I think it was 4th, and maybe I was upset that he didn't go for the field goal, I mean, that he went for the field goal when they had the ball down in the red zone, 4th and 2, but he proved to be right. He played this game like a boxer that knew that this was going to go 15 rounds, a heavyweight fight, and he was going to win it in the end in a, I don't want to say a knockout, but more like a decision. He really, he had these guys ready to play, and Robert Saleh too. So Matthew says that's true about the road disadvantage. Seattle's the 12th man stadium too. It's going to be a tough win in Seattle, but I think it's well within the possibility Niners win. Okay, we'll see. Niners, they're going to have to show up, and they're going to have to put some points on the board. They only got 3 points. The problem with playing Seattle is Seattle doesn't, the motion that the 49ers do, all the motion, they don't move their players side to side. They just man up on you. So they're very hard defense to read because they're so skilled. And think about this. The Seattle is very well rested. The Niners are going into this game. I mean, this was a bruising game. These guys, they're going to get on a plane ride here tonight. It's 8:20 back in Philadelphia. They probably won't get on a flight until 10:30 tonight, and they'll probably get home somewhere around between 12 and 1 in the morning, and that'll put them Monday morning. They'll Monday to rest, Tuesday to come in, they'll get their treatments my guess is the first practice probably really doesn't take place till Wednesday. The good thing is it's not a long trip. It's just, whatever the flight is to Seattle, maybe hour and a half, 2-hour flight from San Francisco, much better than a cross-country trip. Niners, we'll see what they can do. But yes, Johnny Cheshire was a ballsy win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and, maybe they can force Sam Darnold into some mistakes. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I mean, huge win. I don't know if the Niners go sign another tight end. If they have a tight end on the practice squad, you're basically down to Jake Tonjes. Luke Farrell, please. This guy looks like, he has bricks for hands. The ball he dropped today was right in his, how do you drop that? Little screen pass and you drop it. So, yeah, this team was ready to play today. Did not. This is what veterans do, guys. This is a veteran team. I mean, Brock Purdy, you could say he's still young, but he's a veteran now. This is his fourth year? Yeah, 22, 3, 4, fourth year for Brock Purdy. And then you've got, unfortunately Kittle's out, but you look at the veterans on this team. Trent Williams gutted it out with a hamstring today. And then you had him out there. Maybe Ricky Pearsall, another week goes by. Maybe Ricky will be ready to play next week. But how about Demarcus Robinson? Today? Hey, guys, tell me who you think should get the game ball in this game today. I want to know who gets the game ball. Let me see. Pull this up. I'm going to give Purdy 18 of 31, but 2 picks. CMC, CMC caught the winning, not the winning touchdown. Wait a minute. I think he did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. 2 TDs for CMC. Probably give the game ball to CMC today. He got a couple of runs that he was able to spin and make some nice plays. My 2 guys, CMC and then Robinson. We didn't see or hear much from Curtis Robinson today on the defensive side. How about on the defensive side? Garrett Wallow, 11 tackles today, 5 solo. Eric Kendricks, 10, 7 solo tackles. He played a game today. I mean, another veteran. These guys, if they don't win in Seattle, hey, they've had a great season. They've had a great season. So I let's hope they can continue it. Beto says, "What's up, Dan? Congrats on the Niners' big win today." Absolutely, yes. Philip Coppola says, Robinson gets the game ball, number 5. Yeah, he was something out there today. That first drive, the second play? Yeah, second play of the game, 49ers 61-yard pass. Wow. And he was weaving in and out. That was wonderful. So yeah, I think this team, the veterans that are on this team, you only get so many runs at this, right? I mean, last year they didn't even make the playoffs. Injuries derailed them. This year they were somehow to get there. Hey, we may see Fred Warner possibly next week. It's a possibility. That would be a huge boost if Fred Warner can play. If they can somehow get by Seattle, I think he will be out there for sure in the NFC Championship game. But it's a possibility that he might be ready to play next week. 4-0 on your playoff picks. Nice. I think I'm 3-1 or 2-2. I had 2 different parlays going with all 16 parlays. I tried to mix and match. I was a little disappointed. Was hoping that the Niners would not I mean, we're talking about going through the tough way. I mean, to play Philly, who basically rested all their key guys the week before in week 18. So they basically were coming off of a bye. Now you got Seattle coming off of a bye. Would have loved to have faced the Rams if the Packers would have been able to hold on. But we'll see. I mean, hey, we'll see where this thing goes. Mark Graves says, winning games with second-string linebackers, unbelievable. Try third string, Mark. I mean, they're down. A Wallow and Kendricks are down to third, maybe even fourth. You had Fred Warner. Then you went to Bethune. Then he went out, and then you had Robinson in there for a while, and now Kendricks. I mean, he's not a fourth stringer typically. I mean, he is on this team because he's new to the team, but he was, an all-pro before, but he's older. So Chardal says Brock gets the game ball. Well, you can say that. He did have 2 picks, but he did get the Niners down and get them into scoring position and through the winning touchdown. He did, besides the 2 interceptions, I thought Brock played well, but I thought he made a real blunder at the end of the second half when he didn't just run out of bounds. I don't know what that extra fake was. Just run out of bounds. You're trying to get a half a yard more or 1 more yard by that little juke move. Just run straight, get out of bounds. 1 second left. You don't have to get cute there. And I thought Brock, potentially cost the Niners 3 points there. So, hey, this was just an exciting win. It really was. I thought that the, play calling by Kyle to be able to pull that playoff that he did in the Super Bowl against Kansas City and to have it work again was phenomenal. It's a beautiful pass. I mean, Jennings throws a nice pass, beautiful spiral. Almost threw it a little too far. McCaffrey with a great adjustment and over the shoulder catch, looking. I mean, that's not an easy catch at all. And then to hold on to the ball, to hold on to it was even better. A lot of times you see guys come down and hit the ground and the ball pops loose. Great Willie Mays style catch in the 1954 World Series against Cleveland. Absolutely. Purdy did force a few throws. The interception, the second one was rough because it was just, there was no zip on the ball. And granted it's windy, but it just hung up too long. So let's see. With what we have, Jennings is the number 1. I see guys saying Jennings is 1. No, he's a solid 2. He's probably the Niners' number 1. They don't have much. Let's hope Ricky Pearsall can show up and play. This will be 3 weeks. He should, I don't know how bad that PCL injury is, but the Niners sure could use him. They need to be able to get some separation. Kyle's going to have his homework cut out. He's going to, Kyle's going to be able to look at the game film from week 18. He's going to be able to study that. And my guess is he's going to just relentlessly look at that on the plane ride home tonight. And he will look at it and he will study it and he will study it over and over in his head. He'll look at it into the night tomorrow and he will come up with a different type of game plan that he's going to have to realize he's going to have to attack differently. Somehow he's going to have to look at some of the games where people put up points on Seattle, right? I mean, when you look at Seattle's, let me just take a look at Seattle's scores this year. They gave up 20 points to Arizona early in the season. They gave up 38 to Tampa Bay and lost. Now, the defense with Tampa Bay, they had some injuries early on in the season, so you got to kind of look toward the end of the season. They did give up 37 points to the Rams. The Rams in Seattle, that was that crazy Thursday night game where it was 38-37, you know, they're going to have to look at that and say, what were the Rams doing? I mean, yeah, they got Puka Nacua and they had Devontae Adams. So we'll see. We'll see. But it's going to be an interesting battle next week, guys. Hey, I want to mention to you guys another sponsor that we have here at NorCal Sports Network. Let me pull up them and pull up Prize Picks. All right. You guys want to play Prize Picks? It's a lot of fun. Just use that promo code NCSN. Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app where you build lineups by choosing whether players will have more or less than a projected stat total. Right now, new users can get $50 in lineups when they play their first $5, win or lose. That's right, guys. Hey, if you like to play some of these types of games, not bets, but these games, win or lose, $5 is all you got to play. And if you put in that $5 and you put in the code NCSN, $50 you get handed to you to play with. And Prize Picks is a lot of fun. It's just be careful when you play, don't go overboard. But Prize Picks available in 45 states, including California and Texas. You can download the Prize Picks app today, or you can go to the link in the description, build your lineup, and follow along while watching the games. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. So there you have it. That's Prize Picks. A lot of fun. Go out there, put in that promo code NCSN. Do it. You got Niners games to have fun with. You could pick CMC. You could pick Purdy. You could pick Jennings. You could pick different players and just have a lot of fun with it. So go to Prize Picks, download the app on your phone, computer, or just go to the link in the description and click on that, and you will enjoy it. All right. So, oh yeah, he's a good receiver, Indiana's receiver. Absolutely. Cliff Martinez, welcome. Good to see you. Yes, I agree. This guy, Surratt with Indiana, he is really good. Really, really good. So, yeah, let's see what else we got on here. Eric L says the entire 49ers defense gets the game ball. Well, they bended, but they didn't break. I didn't care for their pass rush. They just absolutely had no pressure. I almost would just, those guys just don't even get close to the quarterback. They were running stunts and blitzes almost all night. The Niners were trying to send 5, sometimes 6, just to make Hurts get rid of the ball quicker, which he did a few times. I'll give credit to the cornerbacks, the DBs. The DBs had to do a lot of man coverage tonight just because of the blitzing. So Cliff's in Vegas. All right. There he is. All right. Besides the Super Bowl, I don't think there's any better feeling in NFL than going on the road in the playoffs and winning. Yeah. Especially in Philly. Those pompous punks. Yeah, they're just Philly's a bunch of punks. Really. It's just a bad town. Just a bad town. I've been back there. I lived on the East Coast for a while. It's cold, and Philly's just dark and gloomy. I don't like Philly. I don't like Philly at all. Yeah, there's other parts of Pennsylvania that are much nicer. All right, guys, I'm just going through the chat to see if there's anything here. I think I'm going to rest my voice. I've got Krug show coming up shortly. And then, I got to get ready for surgery too. I got hip surgery coming up, hip replacement on Wednesday. So got to save my energy. But that was a fun game. That was a super fun game. Let's hope the Niners play Sunday. I would imagine they would be the second game on Sunday. So probably a 1:30 game again, right? Unless they do a Sunday nighter. I don't know how the NFL is going to put that, but the NFC matchup should be set. I mean, for the Niners to have to play Saturday would be criminal because they would be getting the short end of the stick because Chicago and LA already played on Saturday. So there's no need to give them a Sunday game and the Niners a Saturday game. They want to make it fair. The Niners get the full week's rest. Hey, thanks, Philip. Appreciate that. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night here. Make sure you go, if you want to play the prize picks, make sure you use that promo code, the NCSN right there, NCSN with prize picks. And we appreciate you guys being here. And we should be back, probably have something going Monday, either a video coming out. We'll be doing some Giants talk, a little bit more on the Giants. So we see that Alex Bregman, if you didn't see that, I put a little video out yesterday. He signed with the Cubs. That means the market should start to get moving in baseball. I expect Bo Bichette maybe to go to the Red Sox now. We'll see. They're going to have to step up to the plate, I think. But we'll see where this goes. Dallas is saying probably Saturday for the 49ers. I don't think so, Dallas. That would be – why would the Niners play on Saturday when they played Sunday, and Chicago and the Rams both played Saturday? They should get the Saturday game. If the NFL is about fairness, you don't give the Niners a 6-day rest, and you give both LA and the Bears 8 days rest. That's the rumor Guy Haberman heard. Oh man, that is awful that they're going to stick it to the Niners again. I can't believe they would do that. That would just be, all by TV and just a ridiculous move. Just a ridiculous move. If that's the case, the NFL is trying to, just hand Seattle. That's not right. That's not right if that happens. Hopefully that changes. Hopefully that's a bad rumor. So, wow. All right, guys. You guys want more NFL 49er talk? The Krug show should be starting. Let me see what time it's scheduled. I haven't got the link yet. Speaking of the link, that's where Larry is, back at the link. Let me see if he's got it scheduled here. Don't see it scheduled yet, so I have no idea what time it'll be. Probably after 6, my guess. So anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. Dallas is in here now. He could have joined me, Dallas. I had thrown the link out there. I was going to have guys join me. We just had Chardal jump in. So, all right. Let me get to the music here, if I can find it. For next week, yes. No worries. No worries. impromptu coming on anyway. So just a fun win today. Very fun win. Hey guys, make sure to like this show. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And if you know anyone in Philly that's a Eagles fan, just go easy and give them a call and just go, hey, how you doing? Yeah, give it to your Philly friends. They deserve it. Love it. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Catch me over on the Krug Show. I don't know what time that show's starting, but that should be a big show. And Larry's going to have a lot to say. Take care, everybody.